was my foot. Hello, welcome in. How are we all doing? It's like nobody reads it. Everybody just clicks OK. Foot sensitivity warning. HDR. Looks okay to me. English subtitles on. Performance. Performance we want it on. New game. Gotta be normal, innit?
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Oh dear. I lost sound for some reason. You lot have game sound? No, well, it's my TV. I thought they fixed this issue. Gotta be kidding me, man. Let's go. Dreadski with the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How we all doing? For some reason, I ain't got no game sound. How we doing? If you say hi or hello, get a shout out. Right. Do you have game sounds, Dreadski? Because at the moment I have no game sound for some reason. I'm good, dude. Do you have game sound? Did you manage to not stop hitting trees and running into horses? Sensitivity. I couldn't see them, they were too dark. Do you have game sound? Can you hear the game? Because for some reason I have no game sound. Da, 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 da. Technical issues, eh? Can't hear the game. You can hear me alright though, can you? For some reason, is the game supposed to be silent? Yeah. You can hear me, alright. Reload it up then. It seemed to as soon as I put it on performance. I seem to have lost sound. Alright, I got sound now. Got some sound back. Farox, welcome in. Thank you for the
Back to the
raid.
beginning. We all come to a story with...
There we go. Now we got sound. How we doing? Welcome in. How was your stream? And what were you streaming? Let's give Dreadski a raid shout out. Far X Genshin Impact. How do you find it? Let's give you a raid shout out. Don't you find the little flying girl? I find her voice annoying. Right, why are we playing as a naked man? I not understand you. And baked on our war against everyone and make a pineapple pizza for the munchies. Nice. I love pineapple pizza. So go ahead.
Already gone.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? I ain't going that way, are we? Into the bush. There's a full moon tonight. A big old shiny moon. Good game, good game. Icarus, you're awake. How are we doing, dude? Welcome in. We're just having a look at a bit of Alan Wake 2. We have it on performance mode. Doggone it. Wasn't me, I didn't do it. Sunlight, welcome in. You're looking a bit rough. Are you talking about my general persona picture? Or the person in the game? Yeah, he's just come out of the water. He's knackered. He's got his big old shiny moon out. You can sprint by toggling left stick. Get out of it. I look fantastic in the game there. I'm a bit tired. Otherwise I am good. It's nice to sit and play some of this for a little bit. You know what I mean? Harry? Right, we some light over there. Go towards the light. No, leave me alone. Run. Run. Got shot in the buttocks. Okay. You ripper. To cut above the rest.
What the fuck?
We seen the peen. No. Yeah, it was released today. It came out today. I finished the remastered first one on Wednesday morning. Ready to play this one.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom.
Do you want me to turn the big light on
And say hi
so you
to
can
Kate.
see me
Tell her to
better?
stop brooding so much.
Logan?
I'm looking a bit dark.
I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the
Is anybody doing anything good on the weekend?
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
Do we need cheering up?
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Blaze Army, welcome in. How are we doing? Alright, no worries. How is your nose doing?
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
You
There's
got
the
much
car,
scarring?
So where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Invitation. Goals.
Memorizing.
Get to the crime scene, find the deputy.
Trees.
I should take a
Protect
look
the
at the map.
trails. What map? Oh. The map on the wall. Still a big hole. He wants it to heal for another 13 days. So no laughing, no pulling silly faces, right?
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Okay, Pac-Man, no worries, dude.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. That's just how the cookie crumbles.
It's just how the cookie crumbles. Right, let's gotta deal with this a sec. Right, it doesn't actually tell me which way to go though, does it? We just gotta follow him, are we? I don't know anything. I haven't watched any trailers. I don't know if there's collectibles or anything about the game. I have not gone and looked at any spoilers or anything, so I even skipped any reviews and stuff like that.
Anderson.
So this is a total don't know what's going on, not seen it playthrough. Right, sorted that out. Sorry about that. You can concentrate now. What have you found, Deputy?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, that, Federal agents ratchet.
You figured what?
My
Just let me
partner,
through.
Thornton. down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Yes.
What can you tell us
I could
about
use
the
a briefing.
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
His heart was in it.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Inside. You're saying your partner's not a full tool. You're not a full tool of the set either, yeah.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the
Let's
body.
take a look at the body.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
Isn't the hole the other side of
Been
you?
closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, wait me. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thanks.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Case board.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use right to move around, left and right to zoom in. Move the cursor. You're now free to investigate the case board or leave by pressing B. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2010, buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake, 2018, some organs missing. Resolution state of body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago, chest wound. Was ruled as a cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder method. 2 of the victims had bruising, some from restraint, strapped or belted down. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to the condition of the body. Bloating of the corpse is inactive of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in the water. Killer profile. Victim 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe, or their art. Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the Mind Place does not pause the game.
Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Nature gives him a headache, it's too much sky. Come on, who am I working with? All goes to the same place. Somebody's old den? Or tent?
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
The guy that
Are you
always
thinking
makes
of
the game
retiring?
works for
You know what happens to
Remedy.
cops who
Is
say this
always in
their
the
last
games.
case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
He doesn't sound his normal voice though. I think they're just using his face this time.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Are you sure you're not that old? Mirror Peak. Mirror Peak is the mighty mountain in the distance. There's no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Da-da-da. It's like, I want to go wandering. Shall I go wandering? It's like I'm thinking, I want to go look around.
Not
So
a bad
we'll
place
just
to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
play the first playthrough normal and worry about everything else
Should have
afterwards.
brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law
So
had
you're
the
not
sense to
gonna
put up a
melt?
tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
It's a strange place to have a phone booth. Who wants to do a mulligan? General Store, Cauldron Lake.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Yeah, we're not going through the store though, are we?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down
FBI, huh?
shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
You hiring? Hiring or firing? Nasha, welcome in. I'm good, dude. How are you doing? Sorry, my tablet lost connection. Just having a look at a bit of Alan Wake 2. How are you doing? How doing anything exciting for the weekend?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
Is it?
Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned
It's
on
the
table.
peen.
Ritualistic.
You wish? No. Hi, Reg. How are you doing? Welcome in. You've unlocked your first key image. You can place it in the caseboard inside the mind space. Up allows Saga to see active clues. Key image can be selected with A and placed on the board.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Playing with orbs? Nice. Another body has been found in the woods near Brighton Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings. We're here to investigate. By placing key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. When the key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are viewable on the caseboard in your goals. Press Y. Investigate the crime scene. You are now free to examine the caseboard, or press B to exit. Well, we'll exit because we need to look
Step
at
1.
the body more.
Examine the corpse.
You can collect clues from the body to process
Killing
the
left a hard
investigation.
place in the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Nice. He has no heart. Right, so now we gotta go back to the caseboard. And then... what was it? New clues can be placed to open a question. Cases. Except I've forgotten what the button was to get the wait there. Down. Okay.
Nope. Makes sense. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrist. Definitely
Okay.
like the previous murders.
Won't let me
This
just
time
put
the
it
heart and the straps are
anywhere.
left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Let's change the light over. Hold on. Oh, you can see me better. Ba-da-da. Is that better? The clues have resolved an open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the update goals by pressing Y. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. You're now free to examine the board.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Maybe. What's over here? Beer.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Camera tripod or a fishing
Someone was
tripod?
drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Tired of waiting?
Any
Have you
idea who the
identified the
victim
victim?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale.
Arcade Bear, welcome in.
Came to
How are
town
you doing?
about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Clues have been discovered by speaking to people as well as examining your surroundings.
So
You knew the
our
victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
A little bit tired, but I'm okay. How are you
Met him
doing?
a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
What happened after you
So
got
what happened
fired?
to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze.
That case of the wind? Nice. Get your
paranoia.
missus to rub your
He had
back
some
for you.
wild ideas in his head. Chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So he's been missing since
Nightingale went
2010?
missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
And just star his ween a bit more. Because if you've got wind trapped in your stomach, it helps it bring it down to get rid of it. So if you get it to rub the base of the back up and down, it helps it to alleviate. Or round and round and up and down. Round and round. Just helps it to come out quicker if you've been eating too many beans. How's the new job anyway? Are you still enjoying it? Right, case board.
Robert Nightingale.
Victim.
Ex-FBI. Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
It's a long time to be missing. Oh, you got man flu. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Multiple sets of prints. Heavy blood spatter on the table.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Premeditated or spontaneous? Yeah, I was trying to do that. The computer said no.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were
She'll
waiting
keep
for
it self.
But why Nightingale?
Smokey, welcome in. How are we doing?
Why here? Why now?
Thanks for coming in. Where did the victim come from?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, it's a little bit slow to start, but we're just doing a bit of profiling on a case at the moment. You can use profile inside Saga's mind place and get inside heads of suspects and victims. Using an intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Thanks for the shoutouts, Rocky Bear.
Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Your location.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
Why now? Yeah, we already done this. Can't do it anymore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Okay, you just wait here. Come on, let's go have a look at the lake. See what's going on.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready,
We were looking for some light.
Put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
What's that?
That seems pretty
Oh,
complicated
that's
to me.
spark up.
What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
There we are.
Haven't figured that part out yet.
What's the
Right, go and watch your telly or something
Lots of
quiet,
that.
please.
That's fine.
Which is ladle.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
German Doc with the stretch. Oh, much appreciated, Doc. Thanks for that, dude. Ugh. Much appreciated. There's no mystery in Colden Lake being named after the Colden shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron is lake really was. The legend tells when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then when she took out his heart and locked it in a box, with the heart she would summon him from the lake to exact vengeance on her behalf. Or so goes. I got my my thingy's in the way. I can't read the last bit. Hold on. Let me move the overlay. Or so the legend goes. There we go. Sorry about that. My little overlay was in the way for me to
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Is there? You gonna pick it up? You gonna read it? No? Can't do anything with it. Oh, you're gonna pick it up.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
Did he though?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Back to the mind. Killer. Or not. Right, are we going in or? We just got a dark, well we've already read it, we don't need to read it again, do we? Right, the page.
Story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
To the chesticles. For later.
I think he came from the lake, but his tracks make no sense.
Nightingale has something hidden inside him. I need to go over here. There's more going on here that I'm seeing. I need to examine his body properly. Back in the town. We're not going to the town, are we?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst, Mum. Right.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I thought we were going down to the water, down to the lake.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
All the above.
Deciding what happens
You made it
to
back.
who.
Good.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
Silent Songbird.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called.
Another
Got
sturge.
Booker's at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Oh, thank you. Sunlight.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice
Come on,
town
then.
so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean.
Are you having a hike now?
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputy.
Probably not.
Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
What's this? Notice. Oh,
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the
we're
same name
all
as a fake
in this
detective.
together, hero. Have a
He hates those
heroic
cheesy
day.
photos. But he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. So there are collectibles. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mind space. Again. More bullets. Another shot. Well, we only have 2 fragments, so I haven't got enough to upgrade anything. But now I know it's worth looking around for collectibles. So, I don't know, should we go and have a look around the forest, or should we just carry on the story for now?
Yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
Tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart?
Why
just
is
to
he
throw
getting
it
up
away?
and then back down
Stuff
again?
in something for us to find.
He wants a bit of exercise, I think. Right, we're going to use this key again. So why couldn't we go this way in the first place? This is a hiking route. Well, she did say she wanted to go for a hike. Back to the car park. Oh, we're stuck in the wall.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Right, if this is a cutscene, I'm gonna go and make a cup of coffee. Hopefully I don't need to drive.
That manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Sorry about that, guys. I gotta make a brew, otherwise I gotta let it cool down before I can drink it, so takes a little while, like. Why we got people dancing around like flasks? Or not flasks?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now we've all
Is he still going, is he?
setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Right around the corner, and all
We're supposed to bring DFS around the corner again. Wow.
reached out to our top
Is it just that time of year, is it?
I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there? Yes. Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain, rain, and more rain.
Definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
Nope.
Deerfest is coming.
It's not gonna happen, is it?
And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No,
Right, well, that's
No.
our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Right, can't speak to this guy. Flooded. I want a guest. Why are you recording? It's a nice view. That's not too bad. How are you doing today? You alright? No? Not talkative? Wow. He doesn't like speaking to FBI, obviously.
With my bare hands.
Why not? Don't you have lock-picking skills? I want to ride my bicycle. Some of these cuttings. Oh, what was that? What did I miss? So it just gave me a. Can't do anything on the notice board. Hello.
Sleepy. Just a few
Bit dark in here.
more days.
Hello, sir. How are we doing? Have you seen any lunchbox around? It's just shimmering in the light. No. Yeah, you don't mind if I just wander around your hotel, do you? It's like nobody comes and goes, what are you doing? Why are you in here? They just let you wander around. This looks like the hotel from their other game. Cauldron Lake. Look into news rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from NYC. Cult similarities, commonalities, and methodology. Part of the series. Find out the name of a good coffee from Diner. So this is obviously either my room or the other guy's room, is it? Do not disturb.
Won't open.
Why? Why won't it open? I want to know. Anybody want to play guitar? Why are you sitting there in the dark? Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Everybody's sitting in the dark. Come on, that's definitely a bit wide enough for me to walk through. Can you get phone signal here?
I can't force it open.
Go on, give it a good push. You can do it.
Hello.
Hello. Why are you dancing when there's no music on?
Good day.
The light gives a strange shimmer to everything. Coffee pot's on. Do you just stand there all day with your legs folded,
I'll be back in
arms
a
folded,
second.
or
Roger.
Hey there, Mr.
what's this?
You remind me of a dream I had.
Drunk. Yeah, it wasn't a good dream, was it? There was a deer dead in the water. What's going on here then? Well, we've had a good nosy round. Doesn't look like he's watching the microwave. There's obviously nothing in there for me.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing? Are you loitering on the street corner for a reason, or are we doing something?
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh dear, Dinah.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much.
I haven't had any. Can I have one of these?
Rich,
Is it free coffee?
Get it in Coffee World. Get it where you can.
Can we have some then?
Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Oh. Come on then, give me a cup of coffee. No? Okay. Right guys, what's going on?
I'm pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of the ball at this year's Deer Fest. Just a few more days.
It's a nice looking float for sure.
This is my first Deer
I think I
Fest,
saw
so I don't know
something.
what to expect really.
It'll only
It
take a
is
minute.
The finest entertainment a town like ours has to offer. The happiest day of the year. Like Christmas, but better.
Yeah, you might want to move it before it ends up in the water.
Got any big plans for the day after the festival? It's known as the staying in and eating your body weight in pancakes day around here. You need to recover after all that celebrating.
Eating the weight in pancakes.
I'll head straight to the old deer when I wake up.
Oh, you won't.
That sounds like a lot of maple syrup. Spider! How we doing, dude? Just chilling on a bit of Alan Wake 2. Doing good? Yeah, not too bad, dude. Just relaxing.
Let me guess.
play this for a couple of hours. I'm gonna play it on release day, ain't we?
Nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Most are lurking.
I need something to cut this.
Hint, hint. We need some wire cutters from somewhere. When we get to the next street, there's a lot to search though, isn't there?
Pretty clean, if not I. Who else to protect its citizens from the dangers of unsanitary conditions?
Doesn't look like you're doing any cleaning now. You're leaning up against the wall with the brush. Hey. What's going on in the park?
The passage of time is deceiving.
The days of our lives
Is it?
are fleeting, and they end in the end.
They end.
In the end, in the end, in the end.
So, how have you been? I hear things are looking up for you.
A lunchbox again. Who's
Ah.
leaving these out here?
Who would believe how hard it is to track down these lunchboxes? Thank goodness for the internet. I didn't look up in the internet. I was just walking around.
Heard any good news lately? Now why'd you go and do that? Jumping around like that and scaring the poor little things. If not for the birds,
Sorry?
I might just go a little nutty.
I think it's too late.
If you will.
It might be a little bit too late. But there we go. Right, where's my partner?
Did you get
Oh, coffee.
Anderson?
We got an issue here or what?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
What's going on?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The
Yep.
Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Is it time for lime in the coconut? The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. As a big fan of the coconut as the next person, but come on. They read my mind. No lime in the coconut. Why would there be a deer stuck on the wall
Rest easy,
in the
buddy.
back room? Why she got a thing for stroking dead animals? It's dead. Watch out for the dark, sweetie. You might hurt yourself.
I can't get through this.
Nothing in you. Is that unisex toilets? This one's locked. Right.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at
What
Cauldron
were
Lake?
you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Nice.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos with deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Why do you think it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
No.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying.
Then you found a what?
That's all.
Good to see you.
Okay.
Down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Right. Cases. The Bookers.
The cult of the tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't need that. Bright Falls Manor. Right, back to caseboard. Cases, Alex Casey.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Okay. Lunchbox found in the park. Lunchbox. Dee-dee-dee.
Oh.
Who left these? Cauldron Lake area. Cases. Murders. D.
Nope.
This is no good. Talk to someone. Right, this should probably go here, I would have thought. Do you need... I think you found,
So you found
something.
something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Okay.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing you.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do.
No.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your
Did she?
daughter. That's so weird. You don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. Yeah, no.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Sheriff's the actor from
Have you heard of this
Quantum.
cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite.
Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Quantum
hey, what do you know
Break.
about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. She always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
She still has the dark inside her.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Let's go.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you.
Excuse me.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. whenever you're ready to take my money.
I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken serious around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're going to getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. You missed a bit, dude. Got plenty of light in you. They always do. Are you drunk? Why are you wearing clothes like you're from the 60s?
I swear I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
It won't open.
Why? Why are they trying to keep me out? What are they hiding? I want to know. Nothing in the storage room. Looks all clear here.
Agent?
Brit Games, welcome in. How are you doing?
The investigation is being taken over by the
Nice. Some gear. I love some gear.
fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
I'm just pulling up a chair, that's all. Don't forget to say hi or hello and you get a shout out.
I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. Bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Okay, yeah, no.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
That's probably why they sent me.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Okay. Oh, what's hiding behind you? More. I'm gonna try all the doors. Can't help it. Can I put my stuff in the locker? Well, I'm picking up plenty of ammo and stuff. I take it we're gonna need it.
I can't force it open.
No? Obviously needs to go to the gym a bit more.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Right, why is this on the floor?
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Yeah, what? We're going back to the case board, do we? Is there anything here?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Did the killers write this on his heart? How? I can't make it out what it says. Bloating from the joints. Chest ripped open. Oh, this is writing.
Makes sense. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Thanks for the shout out, Saki Bear. Much appreciated.
Nope.
Right, it's gonna be find some evidence. Cause of death.
That's not right.
Come on.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Let's pull it out then, is it? 2 goals. Examine Nightingale's body. Examine the chest cavity. What is in there? Alright, have a good night. Thanks for coming in, dude. Thanks for the shout-outs, much appreciated.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale.
It's just a bit red.
Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Disappeared.
Show me the clicker.
Casey!
You're still alive. Missing all the action.
Didn't see her. Could not see in the bright light.
I'll make you pay.
Pay for what? I've not done anything.
He's coming. No weapon. Paige said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light and avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack a safe haven while in combat. It will become temporarily unavailable. Go where? Where are we going?
Vanished.
Where did he go? What's going on? Dun dun dun.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
I think your partner just wants to leave.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things
What
got
happened to
crazy,
the sheriff?
Riker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read the collected manuscript pages in the mind space. Alfie Blackheart, how are you doing? Did you manage to work out your lag issues from yesterday? Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was here too. Nightingale was, but wasn't. A Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning anything beneath it. A flooded darkness, soaking into anything, everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way would be difficult, required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster, her job, before killing again. He'd be inside, waiting for her. If you say hi or hello, Alfie, you'll get a shout out. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale, haunted Saga, didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see the bright light. Light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, and it goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Enemy brought you here. Witch, get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but he was killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped in the far side of the mirror. Tools follow the dark. Cases. Nightingale attacked us.
Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Where did Nightingale go? Got no idea. He disappeared. I'll give you. I did that. Do that. There we go. Goals. Figure out where Nightingale went. Wow. This is a big mess.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Track Nightingale to Cauldron Lake.
Can't be opened.
Icarus. Is this much better than the first one as of yet? Graphically and suspense-wise, I would say yes so far.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are.
Did you get spooked by the body?
You two handle
Did you not notice this body on the floor in front of you?
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
It's like there's a body on the floor in front of you, and you're asking us if we shoot in bodies. Don't you see this?
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Oh. Can't get in there.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Still need a chain cutter before I can get in there. It's 10 to 9. Right, can I put my torch down, or are you going to be? Is anybody drinking this coffee? No. Can't pick the coffee up. It's like, anybody gonna ask me about shooting? No?
Good day.
Good day. Come on, you gotta... We got the usual dodge.
It's been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
The light has gone out, but I'm still holding the torch.
Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Welcome back, and boy, do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock
I'm gonna
your
take a quick
socks
look
off.
around. Meet you back at the car.
Found another
Sunday market in 3 delicious
radio broadcast.
sponsored Davis Family Beef Jerky. Can now be
Beef jerky.
hickory teriyaki and hickory teriyaki. I handed out samples here at the Valhalla Nursing Home and thought I'd catch up with one of our residents to get her.
Valhalla Nursing Home.
How are you?
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis.
Oh dear. You know, when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps. So, did you try that beef jerky?
No. Lunch is at 11, and I wanted to save my appetite because today was the fish soup with crackers. You're allowed up to 4 crackers, but I only take 1 unless I have a glass of cranberry juice. They ran out of cranberry juice at breakfast, which is at 7. I didn't take the oatmeal today because it makes me gassy before cribbage, and I can't so
try the jerky. Got it. Well, that's too bad, Donna. Their new teriyaki flavor sure does hit the spot.
They had teriyaki salmon with rice on Friday's dinner menu. Dinner's at 5, but we all know the salmon takes longer to prepare, and then you're late for bingo. And who needs all that spice?
I agree. Teriyaki is a shit flavor.
Who? Is that Tapio? How are you on the line?
I couldn't end the call.
You've been on the phone this entire time?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I hate teriyaki.
Well, it's delicious So, let's start thanking Wendy Davis for these samples.
Wendy? No, that can't be right. Wendy went missing.
Why can't it be right?
I heard she's dead.
No, I'm referring to Wendy Davis from our sponsor, Davis Family Beef Jerky.
Wendy Davis. That's the dead one. She's dead.
Right. Well, that's our time. Remember to
Dead.
keep your coffee warm and your chin up because that sunshine's right around the corner. Pat Maine, signing.
Right. I think we're going to call it there, guys. Before anything gets too interesting. If I'm not on again tomorrow night, I'll be on again Sunday night. I do appreciate every single one of you. If you do enjoy this content, please consider giving the channel a follow. Just help the channel grow. I'm nearly at 2K. I appreciate all of you. You are all absolutely awesome. Let's go and find somebody to raid out to. I've been chilling in Queen. Where is she? I've done Killer Route before. She gone off. She's not. For some reason, Mermaid does not seem to be raidable for some reason. Unless she's gone off. Jodie Mermaid. Why is she not coming up on my list for raiding? I have to raid somebody else then. Death Crow. No. Okie dokie. Let's go and raid over to God of the Fray. I appreciate every single one of you. You are all absolutely awesome. Let's go and show some love to God of the Fray. You are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you. Right, I lost him now. Ba-ba-ba. And I'll catch you all again. Bye.